so we got Saturnine Excerpt, Part 1, Fulgrim versus Sigismund. So get to it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you guys follow my Twitch down below, twitch.tv/KingAny with 2 Y's. Let's get to it. Let's go. Let's go. Little 5-minute video. Hey, I'm streaming literally right after that I do this video. Literally, so hopefully y'all come through.
Below the burning walls of the Oanis.
Y'all know for these videos, we gotta call in the captions. Give me 1 second. Boom, there it is. Yeah, they're good.
Tower. Fulgrim smiled. His teeth gleamed in the firelight. His long white hair blew out in the night wind, dancing like the vast tongues of flames above him.
Who is this?
Fulgrim smiled.
Oh, Fulgrim.
Very young, he said. He crouched beside the Imperial fist, sprawled on top of the wall top. Very young. New to this, he whispered.
Hey, I knew he was a diabolical freak since the day that I even laid eyes on him, y'all. Yo, this Fulgrim dude, bro. Here's the thing, bro. He's one of them type of characters to where you want to hate so bad, but he's him. Yo, bro, he got the skill, bro. He's like the Kyrie Irving of Warhammer. Bro, if you're not a basketball fan, look up Kyrie Irving on the NBA. Bro, he's him. Bro, literally. Like, he's legit like the Kyrie Irving. Like, I can already, like... Bro, Fulgrim, he's a cheat code. He's a literal cheat code, y'all.
Madius was trying to crawl. His bones were as broken as his warplate. He had lost his helm somewhere, and his face was drenched in blood. Every shaking move took supreme effort. Every centimeter he dragged himself through the slick of his own blood was a triumph of will. Are you trying to escape? Fulgrim asked. He tutted. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Your father doesn't like it. You're supposed to stand and fight. But then, you are new. Maybe no one's had time to tell you the rules.
I don't want you telling me the rules, freakster. Yo. Hey, I need a referee. Yo, give me somebody to tell me the rules. Yo, I do not want this dude to tell me Nathan, bro. Yo, listen to how bro sound. Bro, why would you want, bro? And I know a lot of y'all are freaks, bro. Y'all like this dude's voice. Y'all would want him to, you know, to talk y'all through it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Don't sit there and try to be bewildered. Don't sit there and try to act like you don't know. No, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, bro. He's a freakster, just like you.
The Phoenician looked around. Across the broad top of the Saturnine walls, his children were massacring the War Guard garrison. Still, more of his children were arriving through the Void Breach via drop pods or scaling the bulwarks from war-based deployments. The Sonans had shut down. The guns of the Saturnine wall, still firing, had begun to disintegrate the vulnerable dungeons, destroying all the beautiful instruments they carried. The siege engines were collapsing in vast fire clouds that lit up the face of the wall like sunrise. It was a shame, but the carriers and the instruments had finished their performance anyway. The 3rd Legion were in. They had claimed a rampart of the ultimate wall. I'll tell you this, said Fulgrim gently. Even if you could run, and you can't, with those poor legs of yours.
Bro, he's already, bro, he's looking at your body like, ooh, like, what can I do to him? Yo, he said, even if you can run, you can't run with them little bitty legs. You can't run. Bro. Yo. Listen to me. Imagine you're talking to somebody, right? You know, y'all talking about, you know, last night's game. You're talking about, like, the parlays y'all lost. You're talking about your bitter BMs. You're talking about your side chicks. Yo, you're talking about anything, right? And then imagine this comes out of bro's mouth. Imagine he says, yeah, but, you know, even if you tried to run, you couldn't run anyway. Yo, all of a sudden, yo, I'm gonna start looking around. I'm like, yo, who is he? Who is this guy? Yo, I'm gonna start chuckling to my. Who is he talking to? Yo, like he talking to you, huh? Who is he talking to? And he says, you. Yo, for real? I'm gonna keep it completely real with y'all, bro. I'm dropping all my belongings and I'm putting my fist up like these. Bro, there's no way I'm gonna have another grown man say to me, bro, even if you tried to run with those legs of yours, you wouldn't. It's not funny. That's a scary bro. Yo, imagine if I was built like Respucia. Yo, if he yo, if he told me he was like, yo, if you tried to run, you wouldn't even be able to. Yo, he's telling the truth. I wouldn't be able to run. Yo, I'll be cooked. I'll be finished. Like, he's actually not wrong.
Mind, I don't think you could escape.
You know how messed up that sounds, y'all?
Sanctuary here. He glanced at the palace beyond them. Soon, there won't be any sanctuary anywhere, he added. He looked down at the Imperial Fist again. Madius was still crawling, gasping and straining with each tiny movement he managed to make. Poor, frightened child, Fulgrim said. There. His face darkened. Oh, I see, he added. You're not trying to escape. You're trying to reach that. He glanced at the chipped gladius that lay a meter or so in front of the young captain. Madius's bloody fingers were clawing towards it. Fulgrim stood up. You don't want that, he said. I've got a much nicer one. He drew his long, single-edged sword and took it in a two-handed grip. See, he said. He raised his arms to strike. Something hit him. Something cannoned into him and staggered him backwards. Something hacked at him. Something was hurting him. Fulgrim wrenched backwards. Sigismund kept swinging, his power blade scoring and cracking Fulgrim's...
Sigismund, you're not touching him, bro. You're not touching him, bro.
Beautiful armor. Get off, Fulgrim exclaimed. Get away from me. He was 3 times the Templar's size. He kicked out, like a man kicking at an aggressive dog, and knocked Sigismund backwards. Sigismund rolled and came back to his feet. He swung his blade, two-handed, into Fulgrim's thigh. The Phoenician shrieked, more in indignation than pain. The shriek was attuned across strange pitches, and it shivered the stones of the wall. He snatched Sigismund up by the throat with one hand. The blade, still bound to Sigismund's wrist by its chains, pulled out of the wound. Choking, Sigismund grasped the dangling blade and struck repeatedly at the giant holding him. He lopped off a lock of the Phoenician's hair, then he cut his lip. Fulgrim shrieked again and flung Sigismund away. The Templar sailed 5 meters, hit the wall of the Ioannis Tower and dropped onto the platform. How dare you! Fulgrim yelled, striding towards where Sigismund lay. He staunched his split lip with one hand and spun his long sword in the other. Sigismund's courage sometimes outstrips his abilities. Fulgrim stopped. He turned. He smiled with blood-pink teeth.
Oh, he a freak. Oh, he a freak. Yo, y'all ever see like one of those scenes in the movies where like somebody get hit with like a 22 hit combo and then like their face is away from the camera and then whenever they look back at the camera, they smiling from ear to ear like the Grinch with bloody teeth. Man, bro, you know those guys are, bro, threats, bro. They love it, bro. They love when they get hit. They love it, bro. It gets them off type-ish, bro. They love it, bro. Bro, Fulgrim, he loved that.
Rogel Dawn glared back at him. He flexed his grip on his raised greatsword. Mine doesn't, said Dawn.
Yo, shout out to DQVO for this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. This was fire, bro. This was definitely fire. If y'all want part 2, man, comment down below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys did enjoy my reaction to this one. Also, man, make sure you guys go over to my Twitch, twitch.tv/King with 2 Ys. It's the first thing in the description down below. I'm playing some skate. Yeah, I'm becoming a pro skater, bro. Other than that, man, I'm gonna see y'all later, fixing them out. Peace out, everybody.